Radical.
It's time to celebrate. LeBron James and the LA Lakers have won a game. They have finally won a game. After going winless in the preseason, hey, don't worry. Don't worry. All the Lakers fans said, don't worry. Wait till we get to the real season. And losing to the Warriors and then losing to the Suns. At one point during the Suns game, they were down 32 points, I believe. Over 30 points. They were getting curb stomped by the Phoenix Suns. Don't worry, right? Don't worry, it's only the preseason. They finally snatched a win from the Memphis Grizzlies. Almost gave it away, though. Almost gave it away. His name is Russel Westbrook. I'm going to call him Westbrook. Let's look at the stats here. He had 13 points. Took him 11 shots to get the 13 points, though. He had 9 turnovers. Literally, he almost gave the game away. Apparently, what they're doing is LeBron is taking one of his biggest strengths away. Now, I don't really like LeBron, but you got to admit, LeBron has some strengths on the court. One of his biggest strengths is passing the ball. Most of the time. He does turnovers too, but, you want LeBron running your offense, okay? Now, as he gets older, he's not going to be the most dynamic scorer in the paint, but you at least want him running your offense. You don't want Westbrook running your freaking offense on a team like that. And you see right now, it's not going to be a fit. It is not going to be a fit. Westbrook, he's a triple-double machine. He's fun to watch. But here's the thing. Durant knows this. You can't win a title when a big focus of your offense is Westbrook because he just throws the ball away too much. Because he makes really poor decisions. He builds houses with the bricks. The three-pointers, I think he might have been 1 for 11 from 3. Teams love it when Westbrook, launches up them threes. He has shit decision-making. But you know what? I love it. I personally don't like LeBron James. I don't like the Lakers. So I'm just laughing my ass off at this. I loved when I heard that Westbrook was traded to the Lakers. For a second there, I did kind of worry man, they got a super team. I didn't want to see LeBron and the Lakers win another title, but I guess I really have no worries about that. Now, if they don't trade Russell, I think they have no chance of getting to the finals and winning, just because he's a terrible fit on the team. I think they secretly know that. What was it? They just wanted to get a third star to compete with the Nets. Okay, let's shift over to the Nets for a minute. The Nets, also, the other team, everyone, all the odds makers were saying it's going to be the Lakers and Nets in the finals. Well, the Nets are looking a little trash. They don't have Kyrie out there. Harden out there was not looking good. Durant still looks good. Durant always looks great. Durant's one of the top 5 players in the league. And Harden usually should be. But I tell you what I think is affecting the Nets. Those new NBA rules to where someone can't just jump up and jump into somebody and draw a foul and pretend that they were going to shoot. All that shit that Harden does, and that one guy from Atlanta, Trae Young, he does that. It seems like that is the kryptonite for James Harden. He is just not going to be the same offensive power, okay? But yeah, back to the Lakers. I just don't see them. I don't see them winning. I don't see them getting to the end. I'll tell you some reasons why to close this off. The team is very old. Now, they got Carmelo Anthony, and he did score 28 points. But I think as the season goes on, the older roster will start showing their age as the season goes on. This is just the beginning of the season. Everyone's got fresh legs. There's no injuries. No injuries to people like Carmelo Anthony or whatnot. But as these players get older and they're asked to do more and play more games, injuries are just going to be something that happens. Now, I'm not saying I hope any injuries happen. I don't hope any injuries happen to anyone, I hope this team gets stomped by other teams on the fair and square. And now the biggest problem I think for the Lakers, and the reason I don't think they're going to get to the finals this year, is a team called the Golden State Warriors. And I talked about Steph a couple days ago. I found out more about the Warriors. I didn't know how good Kuminga was. Kuminga's coming. Do you know who Kuminga is? I didn't know until I watched a video on Kuminga. This guy has great potential. He's not even playing on the team. Also, you got Wiseman. Wiseman's not there. Also, you have one of these Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson, arguably the second best three-point shooter in the NBA of all time. Okay, imagine this Warriors team, who are undefeated, by the way. I'm not going to make a side upload. I probably could, but the Warriors are currently undefeated. So you take this Warriors team, who's currently undefeated, kicking ass, and you add Klay Thompson, Kuminga, and Wiseman to that team.